All right, so we just completed one of two exercises. So we just finished the RVT. So now we're going to work on what's called vocal function exercises. So vocal function exercises includes the use of vocal tasks that will work out your entire vocal system. And within the vocal function exercises, there are 4 exercises. So the first is just called a warm-up exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to sustain the vowel E for as long as you can, but I don't want you to do it like I just did. So I don't want you to do E. I want you to make it nasal, so it'll sound something like this. E. So why don't you just give it a practice run. E. That was good, not bad. So try it maybe one more time and just a little more nasal. E. Good. That was good. So I just want to make a note that to make it really nasal, just imagine that your soft palate is contracting really hard. So your soft palate is like the roof of your mouth is your hard palate, so the soft palate's right behind. Okay. So I want you to imagine that that's really tightening up and that you have the nastiest cold in the world. So just practice it one more time. Okay. I feel like you're kind of caught.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was better. That was a lot better. So I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a background on this. So the reason why we do it with a nasal tone is that we want to take the strain off of the vocal mechanism, so your larynx and throat, while you're using the vocal mechanism. So we call this unloading the larynx. So the idea here is that producing a nasal tone for E will move the point of constriction forward. So like we talked about in RVT, we want that resonant voice, we want all the vibrations up here. So producing a nasal will make everything vibrate here, okay? So we're taking the strain off of your voice and we're unloading the larynx to put the point of constriction somewhere else. In this case, it's the front of your face. I also want to make a note that when you do this activity, don't make it disengaged. So what I mean by that is I don't want you to sound like, because that sounds breathy and it's too soft, so that means air is escaping the vocal folds, so we're not getting enough vibration, okay? But I also don't want you to go too high where you can hyperfunction, so I want you to stay in the most comfortable range, okay? So I'm going to time you, okay, and you're going to hold this for as long as you can, and just another note that once you start to run out of air, I don't want you to push, I want you to use your abdominal muscles to push into your soft palate. So I don't want you to like bear down on your larynx where there's a lot of pressure and it's way too tight. Okay. So when you start to run out of air, just make sure those abs are tightening. And I just want to make a note about breathing. So just imagine this, and usually people will breathe like, so both are moving at the same time, like abdomen and chest, but I want you to move your abdomen first and then your chest. So good. So what this does is when you use your abdomen first, it allows your chest to expand so you get full use of the system, okay? So just remember those tips that I told you when you try this. Okay. So whenever you're ready, let me just get my stopwatch here. And then hold it for as long as you can, okay? Ready? Go. Okay, that was good. Stopped a little late. I think it was about 13 seconds, which is good. I know this is your first time, so I'm not too worried about the time right now, but as we progress, I'm going to make your goal higher and higher each time, okay? So for next time, I want to make it your goal 20 seconds. Okay? So that was what we called the warm-up exercise. So now we're going to move to stretching. So we're stretching the vocal folds, and I just want to give you a background on this as well. When you use your voice, your vocal folds are coming together so you can produce voice. But they're not only just coming together, they're also stretching to produce a high-pitched voice, and they're also contracting if you want to produce a low-pitched voice. So we're going to use the word knoll for this activity, and we're going to use that word for the activities we're going to do in a few minutes.
Okay.
So the reason why we're going to use knoll, and the reason why we use knoll is because the n sound in that word gives us that nasal forward focus that we've been working on this entire session. And then we use the ol because that allows the pharynx to expand to its maximum, okay? We don't really use the L except for just flattening the tongue, okay? And then we want our lips to be rounded so you can have a nice buzzing and vibration that we've been talking about. So I'll demonstrate, and then we'll just do a little bit of practice before you actually do it, okay? So it's going to sound like woo. So let's try that first. Okay, I kind of heard it from the larynx, so try to move it to the front, okay? Just imagine that it's like a hum behind your lip, so. Okay, I've heard more vibration at the end.
Yeah.
But like kind of in the beginning, it was kind of like in the throat, so. Try that first. Okay, better. So. Okay, that was a little better. That was good. I heard the vibration. Did you feel the vibration as well? Okay, good. So we're using the same breathing technique as I told you before. Make sure your abdomen is moving first, okay? And we call this, or we refer to this activity as an inverted microphone, or megaphone, sorry. So just visualize a big opening in the back here, and then it's getting smaller. There's a constriction towards your lips, okay? So let's just practice some more. So I want you to go, woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, try it again. Woo, woo, woo. Good. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, make sure you did it fine that time, but just make sure that your cheeks aren't puffed out because we don't want to let out too much air, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then make sure that none of this goes to like the back of your throat. So.
Okay.
Woo, woo, woo. Good. Now let's try. That was really good. I can definitely tell.
Yeah.
At the end there.
Yeah.
So. Good. Okay, so now what I want you to do, this activity includes going from a low to a high pitch using the word knoll. So I'll model it for you first, and then you can give it a try. So. Okay. At the beginning, I kind of heard it here. Okay, so just try doing the low first. Okay. Really try putting your hand on. And then. So for me, I felt it right here. Is that where you feel it too?
Yeah.
Okay, so. That was good. 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 If it helps you to put your hands on your cheeks.
It's that little thing, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. You can do that. That's fine with me. So. Good. Let's do it one more time. Okay, try not to use your voice at the beginning.
Yeah, I do.
Good. I like that one better. Okay. Let's see if you can get a little higher. that was good. We'll obviously work on it. This is your first session. No pressure to do absolutely perfect. So that was the second exercise of stretching the vocal folds. So the third exercise involves contracting the vocal folds. Okay. So this is the opposite of what we did in the second one. So this is for low pitches. So we're just going to do the same thing as before, only we're going to go from high to low. I just want to make a note here that you don't have to start at like an uncomfortably high pitch, okay? So because I don't want you to hyperfunction, which could lead to damage, you know? So just a comfy high note I want you to start at, and then when you get to your lowest pitch, I don't want you to growl, or what we call glottal fry at the end. So I don't want you to go, ooh.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just kind of sustain it for as long as you can, but don't go into that, like, growl.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't you give it a try? High to low. Okay, why don't you try putting your hands on your cheeks again? Better. Okay, did you feel vibration that time?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, because I kind of heard it in the voice again.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, just try one more time. Better. Better. One more time. Good. That was good. So we worked on warm-ups. We did the stretching of the vocal folds. We did contracting of the vocal folds. And the very last activity in vocal function exercises is called the low-impact adductory power exercise. Okay? So adduction means that the vocal folds are coming together. Okay? And there are many muscles involved in this process, and so this exercise will work out those muscles to get them working correctly without having you hyperfunction, okay, which causes your muscles or your vocal folds to contract, come together too hard. So I'm going to have you sustain 5 different pitch notes. So we're going to use C, D, E, F, and G using a pitch pipe. Actually, use yours.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. So it's best to stay in the mid-range when producing these notes. You know what I mean? So you don't have to go too high. You don't have to go too low. Right? So I'm going to press each one, and you're just going to pitch match. So you're going to use the same word as we did before. So you can use the knoll, or you can think of it as old without the D. So, wait, sorry, that's ooh. Okay. So why don't you practice that a few times? Okay. Okay, I'm hearing kind of like ooh. So it's like ooh. Okay, why don't you try putting your hands on your cheeks again? Okay, it's kind of, I still hear you doing kind of like an O. So you're doing like ooh. So the word is knoll, remember? So no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, let's try to do it together. So you feel that vibration? Okay. That was a little better that time. So why don't we give it a try? So first I'm going to do... Oh.
I just wanted to play the sound so I knew what it was.
Okay, so you're just going to match
it.
So let's give it a try. Okay. I still hear you doing that kind of ooh kind of thing. That was better.
Yeah, I could
better.
Definitely feel a difference.
Okay, try that same way.
Okay.
Okay, a little better. One more time. Okay. Make sure you feel that vibration again. So. Let's try that one again.
Yeah, that was bad.
Good. That was perfect. I could tell that it was vibrating.
I could feel it too.
Good.
Again,
yeah. That was better. Okay, last one. Okay, try putting your hands on your cheeks again. That was a little better. Okay. Let's try it again, okay? Because in the lower notes, I kind of heard still the ooh kind of thing, but I just want to come back and cycle again, just more practice for you. So we're going to start with C again.
Okay. Ooh. That was bad.
Okay, hands on cheeks again.
Ooh.
Better. One more time. Good. Okay. D. Again. Good. Better. Now E. Again. Better. Okay. F. That was perfect.
Yeah.
You always do.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. You're better on the
E.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try just G one more time. Sorry, we didn't do
Oh,
G
G.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Good. That was good. Good. All right, so that was our very last activity for the vocal function exercise, okay? You did well, but obviously as we work more together, you'll obviously improve. So you'll really feel all the vibration in there, okay? So I just want to take a few minutes to discuss your homework.
Okay.
So let me just review real quick what we did today. So first we did the resonant voice therapy, or RVT, and we began that with just doing some stretching of your upper body. Okay, so I told you to make note of the stretches that you like the best. So I want you to work on those at home, okay? And then the RVT was a hierarchy, remember?
Yeah.
So I want you to start by doing the rate of, varying the rate of pitch for mama, mama, mama again. I also want you to do soft, loud, soft. I'm going to give you this all in writing, so in case you don't remember. So, and then we did, we added the voiceless component, so we did mama, papa, so we slow, fast, slow, then soft, loud, soft. Okay? Then we read some passages. I'm going to give you a list of, not passages, some phrases, and I'm going to give you a list of some of those, and I want you to chant them, so like, my mom made marmalade, okay? And then you're going to exaggerate them, okay? So I'm going to give you the phrases, and then I'm also going to give you the same passage that we worked on today, okay? And just practice that at home again with the over-inflection and taking an inhalation on the phrase markers, okay? And then we did the vocal function exercises. So that includes the 4 steps of warm-up. So that's when we did the nasal E, and we held that for as long as we could. I want you to have a timer. I'm sure you have one on your phone or whatever. I just want you to time yourself. So you had 13 seconds in this first session. So I want you to practice at home, but try to get to maybe 17, 18. I don't want you to go to 20. Maybe just try 17 or 18 seconds if you could. And then the second exercise in vocal function was stretching the vocal folds. So the low to high knoll.
Okay.
And then we did the contracting exercise. So that was going from high to low. So
okay.
And then the very last one, the low impact abductory power exercise. So that was when we did the C, D, E, F, and G. And you can just get a free app on your phone. Just type in pitch pipe and you can just practice that at home. And the way I want you to document your homework is I want you to just record yourself with whatever you may use, a phone, webcam, laptop, whatever it is. And then just turn that into me. And then I'll see you next time. But you did a great job today.
All right, thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.